Hi guys, I trust you all are doing great. It's your girl here, Anita Brown. Okay, thank you for following and subscribing to my page. I love you. Know it's always love from my side. So today is all about Nollywood sweethearts. Okay, Frederick Leonard and Peggy Ovire. You know they are married right now. So they recently celebrated their 1 year anniversary. Okay, of marriage, and Peggy had to do what? Pen a heartwarming note to her husband. Guys, I feel like after reading this note she wrote for her husband, I really felt it. I said, wow, this is another Nollywood marriage, and I know it's gonna last. Because I remember how the story behind their marriage, came about, and the day they got married, what they said to each other, guys, is really encouraging. So let's talk about the notes, the heartwarming notes Peggy wrote to her dear husband, Frederick. That one Igbo, that Frederick, that Navy boy, but he grew up in the north, and he's always like every man's, he's got female fans more, and they were like, when he got married to Peggy, they were like, oh wow, he's off the market. But thank God they celebrated the 1 year anniversary, and they're going to go more than that. Amen. So let's talk about the heartwarming letter she wrote to her husband. Okay, so Peggy, in her writing, she wrote, say, thank you for praying, for providing, protecting, and making our family a priority. Wow, above every other thing. Omo Frederick now Odogu, correct Odogu. So he leaves every other thing behind, but put his family first. That is how to know a real man. Put me wrong, okay? She said, I am thankful for a love like this till eternity. Okay. You, my husband, is the proof that God listened to my prayers when I asked him of what I wanted in a man. Oh, my heart. Thank you for praying and providing, protecting, and making our family a priority above every other thing. Thank you for giving me 100%. 100%, guys. Princess treatment. Just keep it up. Oh. Happy 1 year anniversary, baby. Till the wheels fall off, Babeski. At Freddie Leonard, I love you. The Amor. The Amor. Okay. Wow, guys. I love this. You guys know I love love, okay? And this our Nollywood sweethearts. They are peppering us with love. Okay, let's throw it back to the reason why Jonah told us, like, after he got married to Peggy, he said something. He said, this is the reason why I married Peggy. We all knew that they dated very long time before they got married. So, and Frederick said, I wasn't looking for a wife. I was just looking for a soulmate and a best friend. And you have been my best friend for the longest. So this is he's referring to his wife. So this is the kind of woman he wanted. So now he is now referring to his wife, okay, Peggy. So he continued. He said, it was all butterflies and roses. Remember, they got married on Saturday 19th, if I'm not mistaken, last year. So in October, the couple who have been having on and off relationship, because sometimes they will say, oh, they are in a relationship. One time you say, oh, they are, one time you're not here, oh, they are not again in a relationship. So, but they shook their fans when they announced that they were getting married. Everybody was like, oh, wow, is this really true? So the traditional wedding was held in Warri, and that's Delta State. It was witnessed by friends, family, colleagues, even online in-laws witnessed it. We all witnessed it online, and it was themed Meet the Leonards. Oh, I remember that. So at the ceremony, the couple were asked to play a game by answering intimate questions about each other. Like, for example, who crushed first? Who was the first person that told the other person, like, oh, I love you, I want you to be mine? And who was the first person that initiated the first and like others. So after the game, the actor popularly known as Fame Lord, that's Frederick, that's what they call him. He went down on his knees to profess his undying love for his wife Peggy. Okay, we all saw that. So if you didn't see that, that's what I'm telling you right now. So Mr. Leonard said for a while that he knew that she was the one for him. Hmm. He actually saw himself stick to Peggy. So he said that although they have been together for 7 years, in the last 10 years, Peggy is the only person he realized he could not live without. Oh, love, oh, love. Oh. As much as we talk love, as much as we want to say fancy things, I like you. You know how I get when you want to drive out and go for an appointment. It's not like you're doing anything for me, but like, okay, literally, Frederick doesn't like, Peggy leaving him all on his own. So he always said, I want you around the house. I always want to be around. I always want you to be around me. You're usually downstairs monopolizing the remote, and I'm upstairs. But knowing that you're downstairs in that house gives me peace. He said. So this is somebody that wants his wife 247 to be around him. Oh, but we want that kind of husband though. So that means he doesn't want us to do anything. But thank God that both of them are actors, okay? So they will always have their busy schedules, okay? And he says sometimes they do quarrel, okay, but he find out that they cannot live without each other just because they have problem. Like when they have problem, they still come together, okay? They easily settle. That's good. So far, say no booze inside. They are good to go, or any form of abuse. So he continued, he said that's we're talking about the reason why he married Peggy. He said, baby, I will hold your hands even when we fight. I love you. I was not the film lord when you met me, okay? But you look at me and told me you are a born star. So keep acting and keep doing your thing. So, wow. Hmm. Peggy was the one that encouraged Frederick, her husband, to just be himself, keep acting, keep doing what he knows best to do. So that's a good encouragement from a wife, okay? So Frederick is now saying, today I'm a national treasure. But when I look at my side, you must be that woman beside me. So they've been supportive of each other. Okay. So you can see that what they're saying, they are balanced. Okay? Nobody's saying this one you did it more than this one. So they have been there for each other. And that's very emulating. You are my everything, and I'm happy to call you Miss Leonard, he added. So the actress, that's the wife, because she's also an actress, she confirmed these words. Peggy, on the other side, gave her own word of encouragement to people, especially those that are telling her, oh, you're so lucky to get married to Frederick. Frederick is every woman's dream. But she said something. She had a message for those, thinking and insinuating, suggesting that's why he got married to Frederick. He said, for those that are saying that she is lucky, noting that she has been through a lot. She said, I have stood by this man, okay? But most importantly, I have met a man who says, Peggy, I will take good care of you. Be patient. He promised me that he would spoil me, and Frederick has been really spoiling me silly. She also encouraged young girls in friendship to be patient with their boyfriend. Omo, to be patient with your boyfriend, you got to be the boyfriend that understands. Okay, you got to be a boyfriend that really loves you, not the one that you're going to suffer with after how many years. That when things start working out for him, he will just try just get someone else. Well, I will also say that Peggy, you're really blessed, and not just lucky, you're blessed to have Frederick as your husband. So she continued. She said, "I saw a man that was willing to make money. I saw a man that was not a womanizer." Which is most importantly, that is why I stayed for this long. Remember that they dated for 7 years. So she actually saw a man that is not a woman type. But tell me, when you see Frederick, what comes to your mind first? You're like, oh, this fine, tall boy, the Nollywood, star, girls are going to be flocking around him. Okay, but Peggy is trying to prove us wrong that Frederick is not like that. That her husband is not that kind of man. Kudos to Frederick. So she said, every young girl out there, if you have a boy or maybe a guy like Frederick and you love him, but he doesn't have, money yet, please stay with him. I remember she's saying this word, and this word many girls didn't actually agree with this because so many people were like, I know I built a relationship with this man. We suffered together. I even borrowed money, to help this guy. But when he made it, he left me. So it's not everybody that bought what Peggy said. But Peggy is still saying what she's saying because that's exactly what happened to her. She's lucky and the man stood by her. So she said, If you love the guy, even though he doesn't have the money, stay with him, encourage him, listen, stay with him, listen to him, encourage him. That is all I have done all these years. Wow. So it got to a point that I thought that Frederick would not marry me. I'm like, Frederick, I am a fine girl. You're wasting my time, she added. Well, when after saying that, Frederick was like, he just smiled because let me tell you guys, a man, no matter how honey pie, sugar pie you call a man, whatever they want to do is in their hearts. If they love you, they love you. If they don't, within a twinkle of an eye, they made their choice. Okay. So we know that these two, they've always had their relationship on and off. We do hear some stories that they are there today, they are not there again, and leaving the fans guessing about what is really happening between these two people. But today, look at them. They're married and they celebrated their 1 year anniversary and they're gonna celebrate more. Okay. Guys, true marriage and good marriage still exists. So, but the most important thing is to have a godly marriage. So it depends on who you get married to, depends on who you are going out with. But guys, I'm telling you, this is a lovely message from Peggy to her husband to show you that Frederick na real Odogu guy. Okay? Guys, let's share your thoughts, okay? And wish them happy marriage anniversary, okay? And more to go. I'll see you guys in my next video. Always remember, there's love from my side. Bye.